Happy Tuesday. A question for you. Are you in regular mindset classes? My name is Debbie, and I'm here with my fabulous business partner, Megan Casey. We are the founders of Growth and Involvement Consulting, and we offer group mindset classes online. We host in-person retreats, and we also do tailored keynotes for teams. Okay, so in all of our services are designed to cultivate a space for people to transform. Okay, we transform from the inside out, holding a space for people to grow and ultimately to reach their goals and surpass them too. We reach the goals and we want to set new goals and surpass our goals. Okay. And in our mastermind, we have a theme each month. And the reason we have a theme is just to go deeper on specific ideas. And we find that that really moves the needle for our clients. Okay. So the theme for this month is imagination and visualization.
Love it. And as Napoleon Hill says, imagination is the most powerful, most miraculous, inconceivably powerful force the world has ever known. So it might be worth seeing if you're harnessing it to the best of your ability. So that's our theme for the month. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And the first thing I want to mention is that imagination and visualization in some industries is very accepted as a practice. So, for example, in sports or in aviation, like these industries, visualization and simulating plays or flight plan is part of the training. So it's actually part of their process, it's part of the culture. But outside of certain industries, it's not always, utilized as like a part of the process and goal achievement. But when you see these people, a lot of famous athletes, they're like, I visualized, I saw myself winning. I saw myself playing the way I wanted to play. So what we want to do is just bring this, as Debbie said recently, she was like, common knowledge isn't always common practice. So we know about this sort of idea of imagination, visualization, but are you applying it to help you achieve your goals, health goals, business goals, relationship goals, etc.? So that's the first thing on imagination. And just to kind of ask yourself, is it part of your daily routine to actually give your mind time to expand and really think about what you really want and build out that picture?
Love it. If we don't have it mentally, we don't have it. And so it's so important to have it in our mind, have it in our imagination in order to see it in our physical reality. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted. My dog's barking here, first world problems over here.
Dog is saying, I hope you have a visualization practice.
Slightly distracted here. It's can't really tell her to be quiet.
And I'll ask everyone watching here, the question is, do you have a consistent visualization practice? And it is a practice and it can get better and better. And I know a lot of people, myself included, when you first started, you're like, what does it look like? What does my goal achieved look like? Because you don't know what it looks like. And oftentimes when you achieve your goal, there's other things that you hadn't even had as part of the picture. It's really miraculous. So we want to start to look at what else would be in that picture and build it out mentally. And as you build it out mentally, you're impressing that idea and that image on the subconscious. And that is connected to universal mind. So it's so powerful. And everybody watching this can utilize their imagination a bit more. It's one of the higher faculties. So rather than just only believing everything in the five senses, start to imagine, what could your life look like? See your business the way you'd like it to grow and flourish. And it's incredibly powerful. And it's just underutilized in a lot of industries and for a lot of people.
Yeah, we think we just need to work hard, and working hard is part of it. But it's how often do you go into the imagination and actually see things as you want them to be? It's a very powerful exercise. And we encourage our clients to, if you need to set a timer every hour for 5 minutes, you play your favorite song, you close your eyes, and you just see a mental movie. We have one of our clients share it the other day. She's like, I visualize I'm sitting in a movie theater and I'm watching the screen of my life play in front of me. And that's powerful. It's you see it as you want it to go. Okay. You see your clients getting phenomenal results. You see people reaching out to you like, I don't know what you do, but I want to work with you. Like you see the messages in your mind, like people reaching out and wanting to work with you. And you see, like, if you host, like we host mastermind calls, we host mindset classes, like we call it mindset school, because where is everything coming from? It's coming from our mind. So we need to keep that in check. So we host regular mindset classes to keep people kind of on track, because with daily trivia, with everything going on in the world, you need to keep your mindset in check.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's the most important work. And one of the things I said the other day, it's like, we got to work harder on ourselves than we do our own business, because who else is producing your life but you? So it's our mindset, it's our thinking, it's our habits, it's our beliefs that are producing our results. So that's exactly why Megan and I are so passionate about what we do. And our clients do get results. They stick with us and they see amazing results, because it's their mindset.
About surpassing the goals. Like we've had clients that surpass the goal that they originally set. And you said it, the mind is the most powerful work that we're doing. Because think about this. I'm sure everyone watching knows lots of people that work hard. It doesn't mean that they're successful, and discipline without a vision or a big image, it's just work. So we want to start work in the spirit of a bigger vision, a bigger purpose, like what an expansive idea, an expansive imagery. That's working in a certain way.
Oh, it's the most amazing work. And when you get in it, you're not going to want to leave. And so for those of you watching, I'm going to touch a little bit. We're going to do something else, but we're studying actually a very powerful essay in one of our groups. We just launched it Sunday, and it's a very spiritual group, and we're studying I don't know if you want to share the essay, Megan.
Yeah, and do you want to share a little bit about the purpose of this group specifically?
Yeah, it's, you know what, it's to go deep on some very spiritual ideas. So the first essay we're studying is Thought and Character by James Allen. And the people in our group, we just started Sunday, and they're already having like so many aha moments, so many awarenesses, and that you start to see the world differently as you start to study these powerful ideas, because we not only study it, we implement them. Okay. So our core theme, like we believe huge in implementation, the embodiment of the material, because nothing changes unless we change. So we don't want to just keep the ideas on the paper. We want to implement them. We want to integrate them into our subconscious mind, into our life. And that's when you start to really see the changes. So the whole purpose is to study the powerful information, deep mindset material, and to study ourselves so that we can change some of the habits and beliefs that we have. So Megan, do you want to share one of your favorite lines from this essay?
Absolutely. And just want to touch on there and re-highlight that as well. We got a message from one of the clients in that group, and he was like, I applied the material in that essay today, and this is the result of it. So it's not just, we're not reading, we are studying, implementing, integrating the ideas into your behavior and your belief system. So yes, I'm going to share two. Can I share two, Debbie? I have two.
Yes, share two. Absolutely. There's lots of gems in this one.
And we're going to actually think about it a bit more depth as we read it, but I'll read it for you first, and then we're going to discuss it. So this is a quote from the essay Thought and Character by James Allen. A noble and godlike character is not a thing of favor or chance, but is the natural result of continued effort in right thinking, the effect of long cherished association with godlike thoughts. And I want to highlight a couple of things there. So basically, this essay is talking about the effective thought on your character. So your identity, your behavior, are you becoming the best version of yourself? And a noble and godlike character, like the ideal character, it doesn't happen by chance, okay? And that's what he's saying here. It's the natural result of, you guessed it, continued effort in right thinking. So continued discipline of the thoughts, your feelings, and your behavior, and the effect of long cherished association with godlike thoughts. So the question you want to ask yourself there is, what thoughts are you associating with? Yeah. We asked that on our mastermind call this morning, what assumptions are running, and what do you need to start assuming differently? So what ideas are you associated with? You want to know where you are, and then you want to realize like some of them might be serving you and some of them might not be. So what ideas do you need to start associating with to produce new results.
And like, what are godlike thoughts? You know, what, like, really digging into that. It's like, how does God think? You know, it's like, what's God's paradigm? And a noble and godlike character, it's like you have integrity, you have courage, you have generosity, you're selfless. And it's like a commitment to doing what is right, even when it's hard. And how many people are actually doing that? And, you know, and what else did it say? And I actually like started to search it, like, what is a godlike character? It's like when you embody and you live in alignment with truth, with love, with spiritual integrity, like that's a beautiful soul, you know, because we can't give what we don't got. So if we don't have those qualities in us, how are we gonna, you know, help other people? Like, really? So I love the noble, it's like becoming the highest version of oneself. It's not trying to be somebody else. It's just trying to be the best version of you that you can be. And that's a beautiful space to live in. And that's very encouraging and inspiring to other people. It really is.
And it starts with mapping it out. Like when you think about like the highest version of you, some of the characteristics you have, and everyone has good qualities as well. So some of those are amplified. And then you want to start integrating new ones, and you can start to brainstorm like people that you admire. What is it about their character? You're not trying to become them, but you're like, what do I like about that? Okay, their charisma or their energy or the way they treat people, or they always leave people the impression of an increase, and how you make people feel. So, and this is what we're actually diving deep on in our July retreat. We're going deep on our identity, mapping it out. Who is that version? So it's like the actor's technique. We have to map out the script. Who is Megan 2.0, Debbie 2.0, you 2.0. And then, as you said, Debbie, you have to embody and live like that script. So it's basically like if you were an actor in a film and someone gave you the script, you would act like them.
I love
feel
that.
Like them.
But you said something good there, Megan, and very important. You have to have it mapped out. And
Absolutely.
This is a big problem we see. It's like people don't have goals. So you got to have a goal, and then you got to map up the version of you that's achieving that goal. You can't just, it's not about the hard work and hustle. It's about changing your identity, changing inside what you need to change in order to produce different results. So that's our theme for our July retreat, July 19th. We still have some spots left. The VIP is sold out, but love to have you there. If you're listening and you are, I don't know, if you're in Saskatoon, you're in Alberta, you're somewhere across the US. I'm talking to two people. One is living in Florida and one lives in Utah that wants to come to the event. And who knows? This could be for everyone. What's that?
I said a short flight to Saskatoon or a short 2 flights, because a lot of people it's 2 flights.
It'll be worth it. You know, you're going to meet some great people. And I always say when you go to these events, you never know who you're going to meet. Come for the material. Yes, come to study yourself, but you might meet your next best friend, your next business partner. You never know who you're going to meet in these rooms. And the identity work is the most important work we can do. So like I said, work harder on yourself than you do your business, and you watch your life drastically change. So that's our message for today. So are you in a regular mindset classes? And if you're not, why not reach out to us? We can help you. Okay. We host 5 calls per week. So we have something for everyone. So if you're not in a regular mindset class, consider ours. So reach out to us. We'd be happy to jump on a call and talk about where you're at, what you're struggling with, what your goals are, what you want to see happen. We got 6 months left in the year. Let's finish it strong. Like, let's go all in on our goals and really just step into that next level identity. You can do it.
And the key is the daily work, like with the mind, day one. Okay. Every day is day one. And, you know, imagine if people didn't exercise at all. We all know what happens if you don't exercise and work out the body. But what happens when you don't work out the mind? Well, look around. Anxiety, fear, frustration. A lot of people don't have peace of mind. It's actually quite rare. How do you get peace of mind? You train your mind differently. You train it, you calm it. And the calm mind is the effective mind. But you want to start to retrain your thinking, get some new beliefs going that are going to be more productive than the ones that you've gathered throughout your life. 100%. So if you're not in mindset classes, you know, definitely consider joining some mindset classes and really keep your focus where it needs to be.
Absolutely. Love it, Megan. All right, you guys, thanks for listening. And if you have any questions about anything we shared today, feel free to reach out, and have an awesome day. Talk to you later. Bye.